Well, the French satirical weekly magazine Charlie Hebdo has published an anniversary edition 1 year after Al-Qaeda attacked its Paris office, killing 17 people. The attack brought thousands onto the streets of the French capital in protest. And as TRT's Hannah Hoexter reports, the mood in the streets remains as defiant.
It will be a busy day for Patrick. He knows the demand for Charlie Hebdo will be high.
J'ai reçu ce matin en gros 150 exemplaires.
I received 150 copies this morning, so a lot more than the 30 I usually get. Before the attacks last January, I would only sell about 4 or 5 copies a week. But I know I will sell all of these because people have been asking me if they could reserve this edition. It's been hyped.
Un bruissement sur ce titre.
The anniversary edition, as one would expect, doesn't hold back. A controversial cover, which TRT World has decided not to show, mocks an armed deity. Charlie Hebdo still attracts more fans than foes.
Because it's a symbol. It's a symbol of democracy, of freedom of expression that we care about. We are lucky in France to still have that.
Like last year, I came to buy it because of the attacks and to support the families. It's dark humor, but it does make me laugh.
We don't want to forget what happened, especially as it happened again in November. I don't always agree with them, but it's important to remember. It's also Paris's history. It's our history. We were all here and lived through it as well.
1 million anniversary editions have been printed. Before the attacks, the magazine struggled to sell even half of its 60,000 print run. But the first issue after the attacks sold nearly 8 million copies. The attacks triggered an outpouring of public support across France and across the globe. Crowds gathered under the banner Je suis Charlie, I am Charlie. Impromptu candlelit vigils and ceremonies briefly united the people of all faiths, ages and political persuasion. But one French senator warns the country's unstinting loyalty to that kind of secularism could be dangerous and doesn't protect citizens from homegrown terrorists.
They don't recognize the society, they don't recognize the political people who are in charge, they don't feel that we listen to them, they don't feel that they are represented in the parliament, so they don't feel citizen at all, and they don't respect the republic.
Meanwhile, the French president, himself a regular target of Charlie Hebdo's satire, unveiled plaques to honor those killed.
The Marianne statue has become the symbol of the founding principles of what the French Republic stands for. And Parisians feel that those principles were targeted in the Charlie Hebdo attacks last January and again in the terrorist attacks in November. The vigil behind me shows a country that is still on edge. Hannah Hoexter, TRT World, Paris.